I felt this Anthony Davis was in LeBron's way. You know what I mean? Because LeBron's really a 4 now, and that's the position that Anthony Davis wanted to play. He was always on the box. He wasn't really stretching the 3 that well.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Interesting take there. S.A., do you agree that AD was actually in LeBron's way?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
If a Lakers deal gets done, you think AD and LeBron would win a title next season?
Yes. Yes, I do.
And you talking about pairing him up with Anthony Davis, a guy who's a walking, not 20 and 10, 25 and 14.
Who do I think deserves the most credit? I mean, I think it's Rich Paul. You know, that's what I think. That's who I think deserves the most credit. But Rich Paul clearly representing Anthony Davis and working behind the scenes all of this time. I don't think there's any question that he deserves a lot of credit for that.
He missed the playoffs.
I bet it won't miss it this year.
Oh, well, I hope not. Are you telling me that the GOAT needs help? All you're going to have. Next question.
We're going to win the title next year.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I do. And I think that was an excellent analysis on the part of Marcus Morris.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
And by the way, just as an aside, give props to Marcus and Markieff.
No.
JJ Redick says, we don't have a guy on our team that's going to necessarily always draw two to the ball.
Somehow that means that only falls on Anthony Davis, even though LeBron James is on the team as well, but none of that won't be applied in any direction towards LeBron James. It only falls on Anthony Davis by Stephen A's logic.
We don't have a guy on our team that's going to be able to get past his guy one-on-one and get to the paint and spread it out to the perimeter. Like, that's just not our team.
Somehow that's going to all fall on Anthony Davis's shoulder. He's going to carry the brunt of this blame for not being able to beat his guy one-on-one, even though LeBron James plays more on the perimeter. But let's see the idiocy that they're going to use.
JJ Redick said, do everything you can to get that damn deal done. Because Luka Doncic coming to our team, being able to draw attention from defenses is going to free up others to shoot threes.
AD hovers around the low post, a little bit around the 15-foot range, but yet somehow this is an indictment on him, but not an indictment on the guy that plays on the perimeter that shoots more threes than him, the guy who can't draw any double teams, which is LeBron James.
This is what Luka has brought to the team. This is the aspiration JJ Redick had, and that's what I think makes Marcus Morris very, very accurate with and astute with what he was saying, because it just happens to be true.
So essentially, the damage control is let's sacrifice offense and defense for more potent offense, but become weaker on defense for a guy who doesn't play any defense at all, which is always absent from their analysis.
Appreciate the basketball explanation of this. But I'm also like, they won a title together. Like, the fit.
5 years ago.
I get it. I get it. I totally get it. It was a minute ago.
Yeah, Stephen A is right. It was 5 years ago, but also that's the last time LeBron James won the title 5 years ago also, too, when Anthony Davis played like that. And he's playing nowhere near like in his prime. So, but let's pretend like that doesn't exist.
But I just feel like AD's getting slighted in this conversation
No,
the way
he's
that
not.
I'm.
Yes, he is. And Monica McNutt is right, actually, for once. He is getting slighted. He's getting slighted so LeBron James look like he's the victim in this part.
Marcus learned how to play the media game. You say things like that. It tracks. But, like, in his way, he's not like...
That's what
AD's wasn't in LeBron's way.
Jay Williams is actually right, but what's going to be fascinating to see is how Stephen A and the word salad and the manipulation tactic that they're going to use to make it seem like that AD got in LeBron's way. So it's going to be really fascinating to see how Stephen A tries to damage control this.
And philosophically, he was believing that was his vision. Didn't I bring up that podcast that they had last year? They ain't talk about this. They ain't talk about what they would ultimately want. I'm just asking. From a basketball perspective.
See, when you can see through the word salad and all the manipulation tactic, he didn't do anything to debunk or refute what Jay Williams said. Or you're just talking about the philosophical way that JJ Redick wants to run his offense. That doesn't mean that Anthony Davis is going to get in the way of LeBron winning a championship or the way they want to portray this idiotic narrative.
Schematically, if you got
Schematic,
Anthony Davis, Anthony Davis in the post is going to attract attention. But y'all saw Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis inside, outside, can give you 28 and 12 a night. The brother's all world, but
Shut up, bitch! Oh my God!
If those clowns, well, I should say Stephen A. was the only clown that was making a, word salad, arbitrary points to try to find a way to say that Anthony Davis was in the way schematically. No, if you really want to make a point, his availability should have been your point. Injuries. That's more of a legit point than saying he got in the way. To me, this is just a way for them to protect LeBron James, continue this narrative so he won't take any blame, and it's always somebody else. It always continues. The firing of the coaches and the players. It's the same perpetual cycle for LeBron James. What I want to know is, do you guys agree with this? Let me know in the comment section. I'll catch y'all next time.